Hello, sweet darlings. I'm Katie Boo, if you don't know that. And I know many of you have recently got set up either through a class or working with me with your own wholesale account. So, there are many perks to having your own wholesale account. Number one being you get me and you get all of the oil community and resources, right? So you never have an oil product that you don't know how to use. Secondly, you get 25% off retail, right? And you have your own wholesale account. So you can log in at any time and get a product at wholesale cost. Awesome. Okay. Another perk that doTERRA has is that people with their own wholesale account also get the opportunity to, totally optional, to participate in their loyalty rewards program, aka LRP. So, long story short-ish, it's not that short, but I'll try to make it short, is it's like a frequent flyer miles program. So if you are wanting to try oils over time, this program will save you a ton of money and you'll get a ton of free products just by spacing your orders out and capitalizing on this program. So I'll log into my account and kind of show you how to navigate it a little bit. But just a quick rundown is that by setting up your loyalty rewards program order, you have a monthly order. You select the date at which it ships, and you also select the products that you want. Okay, so it's not the same thing over and over. You get to edit the cart every time. As long as you edit it and save it before it ships, you get that. So one month, I may be all about On Guard, Melaleuca, all of that goodness. Next month, I want my LLV. So I just edit it in between and I save it. Okay, and I'll kind of show you what this means. Also know that every product has a product value associated with it. This is a little terminology for the LRP life, okay? So PV. So this is important to know for the LRP. So if your product value, the total of your cart is at least 1, okay? So like a toothpaste is like 5, I think, okay? So if it's at least 1, you get your shipping back always. If it's 1 PV, you always get your shipping back for loyalty rewards program orders. So that's awesome because shipping can be cray-cray, a little more reasonable these days. You have either the $3.99, so you would get 4 points back, or the $6.99 if you want the quicker option, which I usually do. So I get 7 points back. So you always get your shipping back with your loyalty rewards program order as long as the cart total is at least 1 PV. Okay. Now, if you want to really start racking up some points, what you would do is you do at least 50 PV. Okay. So with 50 PV total, that would be you get your shipping back, but you also get a percentage of your order back. So 50 PV, that would be Serenity, which is 30 because it's $30. Oil, dollars, and PV are the same amounts, okay? So if I get Serenity and Balance, because Balance is 20, that's 50 total. So I would get my shipping back on that monthly order as well as a percentage of that order back as points. And so those points build, okay? So normally, depending on what kit you enrolled with, when you opt into the loyalty rewards program, you start at 10%. So it goes from 10 to 15 to 20 to 25 to 30 percent. And it does that if you do in increments of 3 months. So if you do 50 PV every month for a year, in the 13th month, you'll be getting 30% of your monthly order back. And that's huge. That's what I do. And it's like, oh my gosh, it's incredible the amount of points I get. It's like crazy, all the free products. Now here, if you don't want to do 51 month and you just want to buy one product, you still get your shipping back and you still stay at whatever percentage you're accruing. So that's cool to know too. So let's say you're at 25%, but you're like, yo, I don't really want to spend 50. PV this month. That's cool. Buy yourself a lemon, 10 PV, and you get your shipping back, but you keep your points and you stay accruing at 20%. You don't move forward to 25% until you do 50, until that threshold is reached. So it behooves you to get a little bit over time through the loyalty rewards program. Now, if you just want to not do that and you wanted to place standard orders, that's cool too. That's totally an option through your wholesale account. But I'm just here to show you the ways in which you would get all those free products and savings. So let me share the screen and I'll show you what it looks like and get you started. Okay, whoa. Here we go. So you go to doTERRA.com, right? And you log in with your ID and your password, which should have been given to you when you enrolled. And I sent you a welcome email, and or doTERRA also did. So I already have my loyalty rewards program scheduled, okay? I do the business, so I do 150 a month easily, and I get 30% of that PV back, which is awesome. Now, if you haven't set this up, you would create one, okay? And this will pop up. And it even tells you a little bit what you want to do. Do you want to do this or do you want to set up a one-time order? I was like, oh, I want to do this. So create that and you get to choose your date, okay? This is important to know because if you place 125 PV loyalty rewards program order by the 15th, you get the free product of the month, which this month was Melaleuca Touch, which is awesome. Next month, not sure what it will be, but I'm pretty sure it will be awesome. So it's ideal to do it before the 15th if you're doing at least 125, so you really capitalize on getting those freebies. So I'll just show you this. Save date and shop. And now every order, every oil that I put in the cart is going to my LRP cart. See? I'm gonna get some Arbor Vitae, some bergamot. Yeah, got your number, bergamot, and some clary sage because I'm all about that life, okay? So then you go over here and you want to review the cart. You can edit the date by clicking this. Okay. Oh, I changed my mind. I want it to be on the 3rd. Cool. Always save. Got it? And you can always shop more just by going shop products and hitting more. Or you can be like, oh, I forgot I wanted to add peppermint. Okay. So now, see, this is what I mean, PV. If your PV is 1, you get your shipping back. So I have the $6.99 shipping selected. So this says I'm going to be getting 7 points back. Now, if it's 50 or greater, I get the shipping back, but I also get this percentage of my order back. See this? Now, apparently 30% of 106 is $31.95. So because my total PV is greater than 50, I get my 30% back and I get my shipping back. Okay, so this is going to be like 38, almost 39 points back, and that's like a Serenity and almost a lemon. Okay, so it just shows you can save a lot of money. Now, if you have enough points to use, it'll have a little drop down box right here and say use points. Now, it's important to note, this shows you how many points I have right now. Okay, that if I use the points, it takes it away from my total PV. So watch out for this because if it drops under 50, you wouldn't get your, see, I'll do this, I'll show you. You see how, because I used my points right here, it dropped my total PV for these two under 50, so I'm not getting my loyalty rewards points back, I'm just getting my shipping back. So just be mindful of that. Also know that when you use your points, you will not be able to save it. You'll have to proceed to checkout, okay? So if you use your points, you're going to want to check out then. But I'm not going to want to be doing that. Okay? And then you can save and process on that date. And you can always go back and edit at any time, okay? And edit the date, edit how much your how much you're getting, edit anything you'd like about it, so we can edit that. So now I will stop sharing and I'll focus back. Okay, so it's very intuitive. The more you do it, the more you understand, but I hope that gives you an idea of what the loyalty rewards program's about. Basically, if you buy a product a month, you always get your shipping back. You can update your cart at any time. If you do 50 a month, you get the percentage back and you can move forward in the percentage that you accrue and be doing eventually 30% back a month like me, which is awesome. Everything I use is doTERRA because of all the freebies that I get. Also, being on the lookout for the promotion for the product of the month. So if you do 125 PV LRP by the 15th, you get the freebie, the free product of the month. So tons of freebies, tons of points. I use lotion, I do shampoo, I got soap, I got toothpaste, I got it all the oils, the supplements, so many products to have, and they could really replace a lot of what you're already buying, and you get many of these things free, and they're natural, and they're safe, and they work. So really cool stuff. I hope that was helpful. Feel free to holler at me. Happy to be your guide. But yeah, set that card up, get to adding, and then once you start accruing those points, we can kind of figure out how you want to cash them in. You know, that's the fun part, right? It really is. Okay, ciao, ciao.